Now, the Sonys, aren't they murals? They say.
Yes. I've got a couple of buddies of mine that they use as a Sony, and they love it. They're not coming on the Canon side.
But see, they still use our lenses though, no?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So it's
they
like,
get the adapter, and they be like,
yeah.
Canon
Like,
lens,
you don't like Canon, but you gonna use a Canon lens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We see. You secretly like Canon, it's okay. What's up, people? We are in Jackson, and I am at the Murals, and I'm pretty sure you wonder what the Murals is. Murals is a photography collective between photographers, of course, and I'm super excited because I am doing a class today. So I will be teaching how to do lighting for pictures. Now, am I nervous? Yes. Can I stop it? No. But Amanda's inside, and about maybe the next few minutes, we're gonna go in and get some stuff and just see how it goes. I was asked by a nice young lady to come teach this class, and she's actually right here beside me. This is Amanda.
Owner of the Murals.
Can you explain exactly what it is? Because I tried, and I'm pretty sure I sound stupid, so I'm gonna let you do it.
So pretty much the Murals, we're trying to turn it into a creative checkpoint within Jackson. So we do workshops, we do photo walks, we have the studio space available for anybody to use. Online, we got the store, we do projects. We just try to do everything.
See?
Yeah, we out here.
And I've been looking for a spot to shoot while I'm in Jackson for the past, I don't know, 3 months.
God.
And I guess I found one now, so this works out.
We're affordable. We know we got college students and people who ain't got no money.
See?
You know?
Budget.
What's up?
Balling on a budget. That's exactly what this is. So I think the class is gonna start maybe another 10, 15 minutes maybe.
And we starting on time.
On time. So 8 minutes. But we just gonna go in and make something happen, learn, share knowledge, and see what we get into.
Let's see.
But you don't want to go too high because then you'll start to get more
Wash everything out.
eyeshadow, and then it's gonna look like, what the hell? See how that light is more flared out? The honeycomb grid keeps it to go straight where you want it, instead of it going all wide.
But I mean, within reason.
So I'm trying to vlog on the stabilizer too, and like I'm just moving my hand. So like I think I'm pissing them off.
Oh my God.
I mean, I think that's pretty cool though.
Keep going. Keep doing.
Well, I'm gonna see how long before my arm goes out.
What are we doing?
I feel dumb as hell. Why are we doing these vlogs, man? I mean, it's different when you're talking to a camera and it's like everybody like look at, you know somebody's gonna be watching you when you put this out, and it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and when you're out in public holding that up, everybody's like, what is he doing? And it's like, I'm vlogging. What does it look like I'm doing? But I don't know.
So you was telling me about the 50. You were just telling the difference between the two. Like, so this is my 1.4, which I love. You just said it wasn't weather sealed, and it wasn't. I think that's really it. Can you say it was faster than this one?
In so many words, I think the 1.4 is faster than the 1.2. All right, so I messed up, okay? And when I say I messed up, I mean For some reason, I told you guys that the 1.4 was faster than the 1.2. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, and I guess I was just so nervous. I don't know. I mean, my first time teaching a class, and I'm excited to have all these people here, you know, to somewhat see me or learn something. And I get all lost and just my mind just I don't know. My mind just freaking goes blank and just starts saying dumb stuff. But I wanted to kind of clear that up before I finish the video and put it out there. That's not true. The 1.2 is faster than 1.4 by all means. That's really one of the reasons why I bought the 1.2. Because when I was doing film, you know, the 1.2 focused a lot faster than the 1.4, and plus it made a lot less noise when I was filming. So 1.2 better than 1.4. Long story short, just had to clear that up before some of y'all be like, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. But again, I was nervous, you know, a little anxiety, and just kind of put on the spot, you know. So charge it to my brain, not my heart. Alright, we gonna go ahead and jump right back into it.
So you got if you had any suggestions on like the 3 lenses that you would get, like your trendy lens, what would be?
3 trendy lenses. Now hold on. I really gotta get these guys because they are like so focused with this. Like they really own this, man.
Okay, and so like you're a pretty quiet group. You're working with a client. It's good to get positive feedback, like, okay, I like this, yes, hold that, this is good, you know, talk a little more, because if it's just silent, it's gonna be very awkward, and then we don't know how we're doing. Like, we don't know, okay, should I keep doing this, is this what they want? We start getting doubtful. So, it doesn't have to be a lot, it doesn't have to be all the time, but give us some feedback every now and then, and every once in a while, show us what you've done.
I think you're doing great there.
And see, that matters when you're dealing with your subject, because they're gonna be like, do I look okay? Or he or she isn't talking to me with the camera, she's just looking at it. Like she said, she gets uncomfortable, so just talk to them, man. Now back to the conversation. Like I really had to get that down. So he said 3 trendy lenses. What are you calling trendy lenses?
Or Trinity lenses, like
Trinity, okay.
So like the 3 lenses that you would use, like starting off, like even if it was on any level, like what would it be?
Okay.
What would you tell people that is asking for that help?
So here's what I would use. My 3 lenses would be the 35,
Okay.
the 50,
Okay.
and the 85.
Okay.
That's just my personal preference, because I get a wide view with the 35, and it's not that wide like the 24, but it's not gonna give you much distortion either. Now, the 50 is equivalent to the eye. You know, it's kind of like what you see with your eye. It's the lens most equivalent to what you see with your eye. And you can do landscapes with that too, as well with the 35. The 35 would probably be more ideal because it's more wider.
So you said 35, 50, and 85. And all, what you got, 35, you have a what? A 1.4. 1.4.
So
50 is
1.2.
And then the 85 is
1.4. So all of them are L lenses.
Well, it's still. Okay.
I kind of stepped away from the ultrasonics, which is the middle one. Really because, like I said, they're not weather sealed, but the glass in the L lenses are so superb that it makes a difference.
With details?
Yes.
Okay.
If you could only get one lens, I'd go with the 24 to 70.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that's gonna cover all of them except the 85, but at 70, 15 millimeter difference is really, it's noticeable, but not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And that way you can have one lens, but with the prime lenses, you can go down to the 1.2s and 1.4 and let in so much more light.
How you feel about the Canon EOS R? How you feel about that?
EOS R, that's the mirrorless, right? I haven't used it. I do have a mirrorless camera, but it's a Fujifilm.
Okay.
And I love it because it's so small. They are lightweight. Now that is the biggest perk, because you see how heavy the 1DX is. With the Ronin. It's like, gee, forget a gym, you got a subscription to the doggone camera. I forgot to tell I was teaching the class on.
Yeah.
My class was about lighting. And
we talk about
yeah, we talk about everything. But the lighting, what I told him earlier, is not about the camera you have. I used to think just because I spend $3,200 on a 5D or however much on this 1D that I'm gonna be a good photographer. No, sir, no. Lighting makes a very, very big difference, and I can prove it to you. And I'm gonna bust you out. When you take a picture with your iPhone, right? You know those pictures that they say they took at Apple, or they be like, this was taken on the iPhone, and you be like, oh my God, that looks so good. But then you take the picture on your phone, and you like, this looks nothing like what Apple took with the same phone. That's because of the lighting. They have the proper lighting. So you have the right lighting, you can have a fantastic picture. Don't feel like you have to spend thousands of dollars on a camera. It's personal preference. I forgot to tell I was teaching the class on.
Yeah.
My class was about lighting. And
because we talk about
yeah, we talk about everything. But the lighting, what I told him earlier, is not about the camera you have. I used to think just because I spend $3,200 on a 5D or however much on this 1D that I'm gonna be a good photographer. No, sir, no. Lighting makes a very, very big difference, and I can prove it to you. And I'm gonna bust you out. When you take a picture with your iPhone, right? You know those pictures that they say they took at Apple, or they be like, this was taken on the iPhone, and you be like, oh my God, that looks so good. But then you take the picture on your phone, and you like, this looks nothing like what Apple took with the same phone. That's because of the lighting. They have the proper lighting. So you have the right lighting, you can have a fantastic picture. Don't feel like you have to spend thousands of dollars on a camera. It's personal preference. Now there are drawbacks with cheaper cameras, but again, personal preference.
Honestly, starting off, when I started off about 2 years ago, I had a Rebel T6i. Like I started off with that. I was doing good with it, you know. Then started testing other stuff. It's like, all right, I'm actually gonna test. I'm actually gonna pick out the lens I'm gonna start off with, and then just work myself.
So what I was telling him was that it's better for you to shoot raw, because when you shoot raw, it gives you a lot more space to tug and pull on the picture without you getting distortion or grain or messing the picture up. So if you take a picture with a JPEG of something dark, once you try to make it brighter in certain spots, you're gonna see a lot of grain and a lot of pixelation from that. So it's best to just shoot in raw and get that extra space to tug and pull.
So when you process through Lightroom, do you use I guess the noise reduction? Like, what's your take on noise reduction? Because I know it's like some photographers like it, some people don't like it.
Noise reduction, I like to use it to the point where I can still keep it looking natural. You know, because once you start adding a whole lot of noise reduction, you get a lot of smoothness and it doesn't look like it should normal. Like, I want it to look natural as possible. So with the noise reduction, it has saved me. I'm not gonna lie to you, it has saved me. But I normally don't take it more than 30 or 50. Because once you get past that, you start to see that you did. You know, and it's like, but it can save your life. The class is over. We've taught lighting. I hope they learned a little bit. I don't know if I was that helpful, but I mean, I did what I could. So I tried. So, I don't know, I'm getting awkward again, but this is what I did today, taught a class, courtesy of that lady right there. And we are at, you can't even see it, I'm gonna go outside and show you. But, I don't know, everybody's looking at me, you know how I am when I get nervous, so. I'm gonna turn the camera off and pick it back up about another 5 minutes. But if y'all enjoyed this, I appreciate it. I may do a whole video tutorial for you guys to see also on lighting. So that's what you guys want, I'll do it. Until next time. And I got a phone call. Hello?
This is an urgent message for the vehicle owner. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. You should have received something in the mail about your car's extended warranty.
Are y'all getting these calls
We
too?
have not gotten a response.
All right.
We're giving you a final
This is
courtesy call.
aggravating. But anyway, yeah.